The life that you want and the dreams that you want to achieve are gonna take everything away from you. And I wanna talk to you about this because it's pretty hard to just sit down and take a time with yourself and see all this perspective. Oh, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry because English is not my first language, but there's some people fortunately supporting this channel and this project around the world, and I want that everybody feels included, supported, and this is my way to be grateful with you guys too. Also, I think that this helps a lot to my Hispanic people to improve the skills, to learn the language, because if I just decided to not study in the past English, I wouldn't have the opportunities that I have nowadays. But this is what I want to talk to you about because recently I was talking with my sister and I just noticed how long I spent without talk with her. Like I am living the dream and I'm traveling and I'm living in another country and feels good, but at the same time I really miss my family. Sometimes it's really hard to match like our schedules because when they're available, I'm traveling or competing, and when I have time, they're working or sleeping. So it's pretty hard sometimes to keep communicating each other or lifestyle or updates. And even when if by text messages or voice notes, it's not the same like to talk with people by phone or by a video call. But even that, it's really hard to deal with because when I just started in all this, I never thought that I will be available to be here. That's why I wanted to share these like ideas and lifestyle and everything because you need to start, because when I started dancing, I was not good at all. I was not good at all. I used to be fat. I used to be really bad to just move my body. But of course, with practice and little by little, I started to improve. And nowadays, I'm one of the best breakers and athletes in Mexico. And now I'm trying to achieve that dream here in the States. To me, just feels like a blessing. I'm so blessed because just right now I'm about to be in the Red Bull show for the finals here in Denver, for the national finals, and just to speak the language opened many doors to me, many opportunities to me to travel, to be able to communicate my projects or my ideas or my expectations, and on that way I could connect with more people around the world, and they support my projects and my lifestyle and my career and everything pretty much, you know, and I'm just grateful about this. But yeah, it takes everything away from me. Why? Because to be the person that I am right now, I change my habits, I change the way that I talk with people, I change the people that I'm related with, the kind of people that I wanted to be surrounded with too, that it's kind of similar. But sometimes I think I just learned this recently, like not every person you met or you meet, yeah, not every person you meet is meant to be your friend. And I wanted to be everybody's friend because I like to feel supported and because I like to be surrounded by people because I used to feel so lonely in the past. And I had like a time where I was into this depression and anxiety and everything, and just to be surrounded by the right people, the people that was talking about travel, about business, about growth, about compete, about all these things, that people take me out of that darkness. And it's also good, because I think like if you don't feel pretty bad, you're not able to see this world in a different way. Like you need to make some questions. Um and I consider this pretty important, like to make questions every day, even about your behavior, about the good and bad things of your life. For example, about today, what I did right, what I did, if I did wrong, what can I do to improve myself, to improve this situation, to improve this relationship, and to stay away from friends and from your family and from the job that you like so much in your country and your native language. It's hard. It is. But at the end, I don't know, I feel so proud about myself for everything I've done and to take me out of the comfort zone too. It was not easy. I struggle too much, and sometimes it's hard because I don't have like a stable life. Like in Mexico, I used to have my dream life when I just had to move. It was for personal things and a special situation that I have to be away from my country and my family, unfortunately. But even with that bad situation, I just learned to take the best of the life, and that's why I'm now traveling and competing and doing my things. But it's also thanks to the people that support me, that believe in me, that it's like hope to me. These people is just hope to me, and of course it's an exchange. All the time I think relationships has something that takes from you, and you take something from people. For example, to me, if I share with a partner, I want to be better than I am by myself. And that's why I decided to break up with the last guy that I was dating with, because I was much better in my own way. And it's not like that all the time, right? Like, you're gonna have bad times too, and it's about how you solve all of this as a couple. But if it feels like selfish thing, and well, I don't know, several things can happen, but just I decided to step to stop that because I was not in calm, or like having like a good emotions, or feel like it was in the same way for both. And if that's like draining you, you need to be available, that even if it hurts, to say, thank you very much, I love you, but this is not good to me. So I learned to do that. Um, of course, in the past, I had some experiences that was not the same, where I was pretty into this person, but I was jealousy too sometimes. Or like sometimes you're pretty into the other person that you lose yourself, and I don't want to do that anymore. So this is one extra lesson that I have for you today. But going back to the first point, yeah, people is gonna see all the time just the good things. For example, to me, it's like, oh, you're living the dream, you're traveling and everything, but it cost me a lot. Even the way I train, the way I push myself when I'm sore, when I'm tired, when I'm even sick, you know. I keep training, I keep learning, I'm taking classes, I'm learning French, Italian, Portuguese, try and improve my English. I speak Spanish because it's my native language. So you need to be available to be open to the world, and see how much can I do, to see how far can I get. And that's my dream, and that's what moves my world. And also, if you don't trust yourself enough, take the energy and the love and the people that trust in you like gasoline. To me, it's my family, my friends, the new people that I met, that just put a lot of support and love in my career, in my, I don't know, existency, and I take that to keep pushing when I don't feel good, when I feel tired, when I'm struggling, because bad times um are made for everybody. Bad times are gonna be there all time. But if you take this perspective about to be positive, about to keep working no matter what, if you see the world like, okay, bad things happen, but are lessons. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Or I need to change this to avoid this situation, to avoid this kind of person, and sometimes, bro, you are the trouble too. Sometimes we are the problem too. You can be perfect. You can be in 100% all the time. But if you make questions to yourself every day, like, oh, did I do right today? Oh, I said this that hurt this person. Oh, I'm sorry, to be able or to be capable to say I'm sorry, I get wrong, or I mess it up, or whatever, is gonna give you more, like life, it's I don't know, it just it's kind of hard sometimes to explain. I don't think it's a right way to live, or that the life works in 100% well. But definitely what I think that works is to be the best human that you can. you know? Try to do everything without hurt people on purpose or purposely. Um, Try to not be just taking everything from people. I think we meant to support each other, but genuinely, not like, oh, I want to talk to you because you can take me here, and then like, like take advantage from people. That's gonna take you in the right place. So if I can share my story with you, it's just that, no matter what happened, lessons of life are gonna be there all the time. But if you're positive, if you take the best of it, life is gonna work in a right way. And about the life that you want, that's built by your decisions. So it's like this meme that is like, oh, to just still alive depends about me. Fuck. And it's hard to see that the reality. Um, but it is what it is. So take action, take the responsibility to be a good person, to be a good, not only a good person, that helps you to be um in general, to be more connected with your people, to be a better brother, a better son, a better daughter, a better coworker, a better dancer, a better guide for everybody, because you never know who's watching you and who can take a good inspiration from you. Or just think about this. Sometimes we can be a bad shit. My I even forget that word in Spanish, bro. Yeah, sometimes you can be the bad influence in people too. So take responsibility. And like, the advice of this video just before this finishes is, find your passion, be a good human, question yourself about your life, your behavior, the actions that you're taking, decisions. um Also, it's gonna hurt, but try to stay connected with your people. Sometimes we don't know. We're here today, tomorrow we don't know if something happened. Just try to let the people know how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, how much they have done for you, how inspired you feel about them, about the friendship, about everything, because we never know if you or them or whatever is not gonna be here tomorrow. And also try to enjoy the process. A bad and a good thing is not going to be there forever. We're not going to be this young forever. And as much as you can, try to take the positive perspective from life, and be conscient too. It's just going to be better if you change. Nothing change if you don't change. So change your perspective, change the mindset, change your actions, change your habits. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be a lonely process, but if it's in your head, it's because you can make it. So I trust in you. I hope that you have an amazing day. Take inspiration from here to improve yourself, and see you next chapter. Peace out. Bye.